Harvey's legal AI just went full court lawyer. And Inherent just dropped a bomb so lethal it makes yesterday's models look like calculator apps. Wait till you see their benchmark chart. This isn't better. This is how did they even get here. MarkTech Post reports that Harvey Tenet, a Kimi K3 base post trained with fireworks, aims to crush long-horizon legal agent tasks. The catch? Their benchmark claims the model completes almost twice as many held-out tasks, but nobody has published the definitive number yet. What matters isn't the hype, it's whether this thing can actually win cases without getting disbarred for overpromising. Look at their demo. Handling complex contracts is cute. But legal work isn't just parsing, it's arguing. The real test is how it handles ambiguity, like when statutes contradict or judges ghost you after your third subpoena request. Instead of citing a massive token count, the source mentions training used synthetic data, publicly available legal data, and human expert input. That's great for pattern matching. Terrible for thinking. When the model hits a novel issue, say AI-generated evidence admissibility, it might hallucinate faster than a rookie clerk. The verdict? Promising tech. But the benchmark gap smells like unverified math. Until someone runs it on real cases with lawyers sweating bullets, treat twice completion like a settlement offer. Nice in theory, useless without proof. Stick with models that don't need a PR team to explain their hype. Because in legal AI, the only thing more dangerous than bad code is bad confidence. Ornith 1.535B A3B just bird-flapped onto Hugging Face with 60K downloads in hours, saying it's open wealth while secretly eating ramen noodles to pay for its own VROM. The catch is nobody knows if it can write a tweet without hallucinating the moon landing. But the model's 35B parameters are apparently just 1% of its secret sauce, which is apparently a Python script written by someone named Penguin42 at 3 a.m. while his cat typed random shit on the keyboard. Rumor has it the A3B suffix means it's fine-tuned for bird-related tasks, which is great if you need help identifying whether a cloud looks like a duck or your ex's handwriting. Actually, the downloads might just be one guy spamming his own model 60K times while crying about open sawlessness in all caps. Nobody has published the number of actual humans involved. The model's GitHub repo is 12 commits of add bird sounds and a README that says, "It works on my machine," which is either hubris or the most honest open source disclaimer ever. Verdict? It's just another bird in the tree, but at least this one can generate a poem about taxes without asking for its own social security number. Inherent just dropped Faraday, an AI agent that claims to replicate scientific papers faster than Anthropic or OpenAI models, according to their release notes. Built by DeepMind alumni, it's supposed to be the Swiss Army knife of research automation, but here's the catch. Nobody has published the actual benchmark numbers yet. The team says Faraday can autonomously generate and verify research workflows, which sounds like teaching a robot to write lab reports while doing backflips. But without third-party validation, this feels like watching a YouTube video of someone claiming they achieved an impossible feat in their garage. Here's where the metaphor breaks. If this were chess, Faraday would be Magnus Carlsen playing against himself while blindfolded on a unicycle. But unlike Stockfish, which has decades of peer-reviewed matches, Inherent hasn't submitted to any public eval benchmark. That's either bold or dangerously naive. The real question isn't whether Faraday can mimic papers, it's whether it actually advances science or just rearranges existing ideas into prettier formats. Except apparently, the startup thinks we need an AI to do our literature reviews for us, which is where it falls apart. No tool replaces human judgment in research. Verdict? Faraday is a neat party trick until someone proves it doesn't hallucinate conclusions or cherry-pick data like a drunk historian. Until then, it's just another AI claiming to be smarter than your boss. And honestly, that's not nothing. The race is on. Open models like Ornith 1.5 flex their 35B muscles while Inherent's AI teammate outpaces the big lab's best. This batch shows we're past who has more parameters and into who can optimize smarter. Remember that mystery from the top. Yeah, it's getting real. Subscribe for weekly model drops.